Welcome to Enterprise News Update right here on Enterprise Television. I am Henry Igwebike. Now let's get to our local news and see what's happening here, where we have it that President Bola Tinubu has strongly condemned the violence in Plateau State, Nigeria, urging the state's leadership to find a lasting solution to persistent communal conflicts. This comes after at least 51 people were again killed by gunmen, which caused injured in the early hours of Monday in Zirki and Kakwe communities in Bassa, local government area of the north-central states. 2 weeks after deadly clashes in another part of the state left several people dead. Last week, the National Emergency Agency said gunmen had killed at least 52 people and displaced nearly 2,000 others over several days of attack in Plateau State, which has had a history of violence between farmers and cattle herders. Tinubu expressed profound sorrow over the bloodshed and extended his condolences to Governor Caleb Mutfwang, the state government, and the people of Plateau State. The president urged the ongoing violence between communities in Plateau State, rooted in misunderstandings between different ethnic and religious groups, must cease. Therefore, he called on the governor to demonstrate political resolve in addressing the underlying and communal issues fueling the violence and establishing enduring peace. The Edo State government and the state's People's Democratic Party on Monday traded words over Governor Monday Okpebholo's re-election campaign for President Bola Tinubu. The presidency on Saturday called for a halt to any of such campaigns and disclaimed any campaign materials. Reacting through a press statement on Monday, the state PDP Publicity Secretary Chris Nahikare said the federal government's disclaimer was a major blow to Okpebholo's attempt to curry Tinubu's favor through unlawful political grandstanding. The statement read, "The presidency has publicly disclaimed the premature and illegal 2027 campaign billboards flooding parts of Nigeria, including those promoted by Senator Monday Okpebholo and the APC-led government in Edo State." Responding, the chief press secretary to the governor, Fred Itwa, said the latest PDP press release was misleading, reckless, and malicious. Now on to the foreign news for today. U.S. President Donald Trump has reiterated his threat of drastic consequences for Iran over its nuclear program, including a potential attack on Tehran's nuclear facility. During a meeting at the White House with Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, Trump said they can't have a nuclear weapon and got to go fast because they are fairly close to having one, and they are not going to have one. During his first time in office in 2018, Trump unilaterally withdrew from the Vienna nuclear deal, which was designed to limit Iran's nuclear program and lift sanctions in return. Last Saturday, the U.S. and Iran resumed talks about a possible new nuclear agreement after years of deadlock, with Oman acting as a mediator. The next round of talks is expected to hold on Saturday in Rome. To entertainment news for today, Nigerian musician Davido has released the track list for his fourth studio album, 5. Davido did this on his Instagram page with a snippet of the album with a list of artists he featured on the album. Legacy is not what you leave behind, but what you breathe into the future. 72 hours away. Thank you for the love and support, Davido said. The Grammy nominee also worked with Chris Brown again, adding new international features like Victoria Monet, Becky G on his 5 album. Some artists are first-time features, while some have worked together with Davido and on his hit track in the past. South African singer Musa Keys, who was featured in Unavailable, a Grammy-nominated hit single of 2023, was also featured on the album. That's all we have for today. Please do well to visit us. If you may, you can always find us at enterprisetvnews.com. You may equally like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. I'm Henry Gwibike. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.